What the fuck is up, everyone? This is the real TheRealDrEichman playing Trine. I just want to say real quick, happy holidays, everyone. No matter what holiday you happen to celebrate, make sure it's happy. Now, sorry, that's my phone going off. I've decided that since I got this game while it was on sale on Steam, I decided to do a little playthrough of the levels. I've played a little bit of it, and I have to say it's a very interesting game. I love it to death, though. It makes me work my brain, and even though these next few levels I've already gone through, I'm probably not going to remember how to do everything. So without further ado, let's get this started.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a kingdom was prospering. But peace could only last so long. The old king died. With no descendant to the throne, the kingdom fell into chaos. Lust for power blinded warriors and wizards alike. New kings emerged, only to fall the next day. But the madness of men would soon be overshadowed by a far greater evil. The magic that once gave life and good fortune had transformed into something sinister. One by one, grave by grave, the dead began to rise, feeding off the energy that grew stronger with each passing night. Fear spread throughout the kingdom, and it was soon abandoned. But something was about to happen that... On the outskirts of the kingdom, near the Astral Academy, a thief carried out her cunning plan. She had learned of an ancient object of tremendous value. The Astral Academy, left to rot in the face of the terrible enemy, had no one to keep the treasure safe. The time was right. Everything was perfect. She had made her way to the castle and would soon lay her hands on the treasure she so desired.
Okay, so pretty much what this game does is it takes these next three characters you're going to see here. This is the tutorial, by the way. They're going to take the next three characters you see here, the thief, the wizard, and the knight, and they're going to put their souls together so that you... Whoa, almost forgot about that. Anyway, it's going to... This thing called the Trine is going to put their souls together so that you can access all three at will whenever you please. That's going to drop. Okay.
The gentle moon smiled at the thief as she made her way towards the shrine of ancient treasure. Strangely, the protective charms around the shrine allowed her to enter unharmed.
Oh, we're having a little freezing issue. There we go.
I got it.
As the thief lay her hand on the treasure, she had a tingling sensation. The thief would soon discover that fate had taken hold of her. Unknown to the thief, a wizard was just waking up. The wizard had taken a look in the spyglass and seen the terrible undead army. He was keen not to die.
By my trousers, I must escape.
He had been studying the stars and trying hard to learn the elusive fireball spell that all wizards ought to know. Of course, that was a lie. For you see, the wizard had a certain reputation with the ladies. What he had really been up to was the creation of a fake fireball potion that would have impressed the ladies and improved his status. The potion had backfired, causing a fortnight of sleep.
Alright, so what the wizard can do, you may have guessed what the thief can do. The thief is an archer and has a grappling hook to traverse larger areas. The wizard actually has no, well, not any former, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. It's not the wizard is not meant to attack. The wizard is simply here to solve puzzles. As you can see, I can lift this box, and as you'll see in a little bit here, I can make boxes. So I need to move this. I'm going to go ahead and grab these potions up here, because you'll want to start doing that stuff as soon as possible. Had the burp there for a second. Oh, son of a bitch, of course. Just let me... There we go. Nice. See, there are a lot of objects around that I can actually pick up as the wizard. Whoa. Son of a fucking whore. We're gonna do this the easy way. The wizard is actually... Oh, there's a potion up there. I guess I don't really give a shit. Actually, I can just take it down to me. Come on. The wizard can be used to move objects, create bridges, and all sorts of cool stuff. This is what I was talking about, where you can make a box. You simply take your cursor, draw a little square, and drop a box. Like I said, that can be used for bridges. You can make planks later in the game.
Glimmering light coming from the shrine. No one had been able to visit it for centuries because of the ancient magic protecting whatever lay inside.
You can... Sorry about that. I'm trying to make it so that you can hear everything. But you can make bridges with the planks you can build. You can move objects. And you can drop objects on bad guys and kill them.
My darling, why the painful look on such a pretty face? What is this object you are holding on to? How did you get here?
The wizard touched the thief's hand, and then the object. His hand got stuck.
What kind of trickery is this?
For once, the wizard was more interested in magic than anything else. He was also afraid for his dear life. But there was someone nearby who welcomed a challenge. At the other end of the Astral Academy, a knight had been practicing his own skills to battle the undead and prove himself worthy of joining the king's army. Between me and you, he did not quite understand what undead meant, but this was his chance to be the bravest knight of all. The knight felt it was his duty to protect the Astral Academy during this time of despair. He was on the lookout for anything unusual.
Obviously, the knight is going to be used... Whoa, son of a bitch. Forgot about that, too. Anyway, the knight is going to be used to slay enemies like, you know, your typical skeletons, and usually is the one who comes in handy in boss fights, which boss fights are decently difficult in this game, trust me. I want that. Thank you. You want to collect as much experience as possible. I want that too. Although you'll see me run past them because I just can't remember how to get to them or such.
Oh! What's this? Oh! What's going on?
The knight saw a faint light coming from the age-old shrine. Could there be a thief? Was this the knight's day of honor? He had sworn an oath to himself to protect the shrine and the academy. Nothing could stand in his way.
What's going on?
The knight joined in, taking a firm grip of the object's third side, in a way that only a mighty warrior can.
Oh no, this doesn't bode well.
What doesn't bode well?
There was a flash of light, and the wizard, the thief, and the knight simply disappeared.
And that's how their souls were bound together, and now you have access to all three characters at will.
Our new heroes were overwhelmed by the effect of the mysterious object. The wizard tried hard to remember everything he'd learned of the shrine and its artifact. His mind raced through ancient tales and legends. Finally, the wizard remembered. The treasure, the ancient object, was a device that could bind souls together. How it worked, he did not know. But he knew that it was connected to the legend of the Guardian, whose earthly remains had been buried in the catacombs deep underneath the Astral Academy. The tomb resided right below the shrine. The wizard could not explain it, but he was sure the object was called the Trine. The knight didn't care. A more pressing concern was on his mind.
Alright.
It's all her fault. We must take her into custody. She stole the king's treasure!
Did you not understand a word I said? It is not treasure, it's an ancient object, the Trine. I believe it has bound our souls. We are stuck together.
But she...
The thief remained silent. She was waiting for the right moment to escape, hopefully with the treasure and without the pair of fools.
I think I know how we can use the device as we like.
So right now it's giving me the option to change characters, so here's the wizard and the thief. It wants me to shoot the bow, I guess. Oh. And we're back. And here's the knight. And there's a skeleton.
Ha! They don't scare me! On guard!
Combat starts out pretty basic, but as the enemies get more powerful, it does get very challenging.
Oh, what have I got myself into? We have to find a way to reverse the spell, to undo the magic. The tomb of the Guardian in the catacombs may have the answer, and it's not far away.
So as you can see, this is mainly what the wizard is used for. You'll need to traverse objects like this. Oh, come on. Oh. Well, I guess I'm not going up there. It almost seems as if, after a certain amount of time, if you stay in one part of the level for too long, if you stay at one part of the level for too long, enemies will actually spawn in to try and get you moving. That's a checkpoint, like it says on the screen. Honestly, I'd say the wizard is probably my favorite character, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't... There'd be no chance to ever get through any of these levels. Goodness. It is in fact a game where the three characters it gives you are needed throughout the entire game. Such as right there, I needed the thief to get across that chasm.
Oh, that's just...
And I need the knight here to, you know, fight off these skeletons. Which, I mean, the thief can do it as well, but it's going to be a lot more difficult because, you know, that bow takes a little while to charge, which by the way can be upgraded over time. As you go through the game, you'll unlock new abilities for the characters, which is why you need to get those experience points. These puzzles may seem like they're somewhat easy now, but trust me, they are most certainly not later in the game. My frame rates are kind of dying. Forgot to lower the quality a little bit more before I started recording, so this is my punishment. Oh. It's a simple point-and-click game when it comes to the combat mostly, which is why the bad guys can get overwhelming at sometimes. I died there because I should have switched to the archer. You'll notice that the thief is actually a lot better at doing the more parkour things. She's very thin, and I guess, you know, easier to land on platforms and whatnot. Such as these, which I missed anyway, but no, that's okay. It happens. Oh yes, I remember. I need the wizard for that part. Get up there. Oh, okay. Rest gently like so. And this one will not. But I guess that's why that's there. Jump down into the spikes because I'm a badass. You notice the thief also moves quicker than the other guys. You'll actually notice that the knight has a little bit of a bulge that actually does affect the gameplay, like when you're swimming in some oh, son of a bitch. What I get for not paying attention. When you're swimming in some levels that have water and whatnot, you'll actually notice that the knight can't swim very well, and is actually sinks a lot faster than the other characters. Not only does it have to do with his weight, but also his armor. Back we go. I think I remember. Yep. Do this. Maybe. Ah, wait. And we drop. Oh, goodness. Can we? Yep. It's a really, really cool concept of a game. I think it's been done before. I just cannot remember what game that would be. Son of a bitch. God damn it. I always die as the knight. Don't know why. It's alright though. There's a checkpoint right down here. And I think we need to do that. Very, very intricate when it comes to the things you need to do to get through some parts. Son of a bitch. I am on medium difficulty, because when I play a game like this, I can't do it easy. I want a little bit of a challenge while I try and beat the game. Usually when I start a new Halo game, I'll start right on heroic mode, because that is the way that games are meant to be played. If you just like to breeze through a game, then, in my opinion, you're not a real gamer. I like a challenge. And believe me, it gets challenging. So get alright. doing? I'm not using my shield much now, and I probably should be. The shield will block most attacks. Anything fire-based. Actually, no, now I think about it. Fire-based attacks need block too. Get up here. Get on up here. Oh, if I remember correctly. And this can get a little bit tricky. There we go. Whenever you hit a checkpoint, not only does it resurrect any fallen heroes, but it also will bring back at least half of your health. And up we go, son of a bitch. Gotta use that shield. Hold on, let me see if I can do something. Yep, crushed. I got an achievement earlier just for that. I have noticed that the enemies will drop a decent amount of health potions, experience potions, mana potions. This gets a little bit tricky. Come on. Oh wait, I need to take this one. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Oh my goodness, this gets so frustrating. Keep spinning. Just keep spinning. And alley-oop. Okay. Oh. Nasty baddies. Can I? No, not yet. Once I kill the skeleton here. See, this is one of those games that it forces you to look at your surroundings. Because you'll be sitting there for a while, like, how do I get through this? When the answer is literally right above you. And I believe... Nope, not yet. Can't do anything about that. I'll take you out. Actually, I want to take you out the fun one. Squish. I love doing that. It's really the only attack the wizard has at the moment. If he gets any more later in the game, I don't know. Just gotta do that. It was a close one. The levels do get decently long too, but I believe that is the end. So we'll watch this.
What lay ahead of our heroes was unknown. They had not seen another man, woman, or child in ages. The undead had transformed everything. They were now surrounded by evil. But our heroes had to press on. They were in search of the tomb. The wizard was sure that it would belong to the founder of the Astral Academy, one of the 3 guardians. If they could find his tomb, perhaps they would find a spell to get them out of the Trine.
Alright, so I believe that was the tutorial and the first level of Trine. Now, if you liked that video, let me know in the comment section. I believe I'm going to turn this into a little Let's Play series. And if you want me to try any other games, then go ahead and let me know in the comment section as well. And if it runs on my computer, I will play it. And don't worry, I've already got Trine 2 downloaded while it was on sale. That will be my next series once I get through this game. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button wherever it is on your little YouTube screen on your computer. And thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, y'all.